Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Tim, when you look at the makeup of these rosters, what similarities do you see with these teams?
Well, I think the number one thing they have in common is experience. Both of these teams with a handful of veterans. Something I think at times is undervalued in today's NBA.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sarr. To the left side wing. And the three off target. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Clippers. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Young. Ooh, poked away. Şengün with a steal. Here's SGA. An easy two on the layup.
That's a high percentage look for SGA.
Now the Clippers with it. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Here's SGA. The Clippers getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Now Los Angeles with it. On the wing, Brooks. Off target from three-point range. And SGA, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, and rule number one, defending Shai, stop the ball. Do not let him drive. Of course, that's easier said than done.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Golden State with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Oh, a special move before that shot. SGA's got 6. Antetokounmpo inside. Sarr pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Back to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Spins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Antetokounmpo inside. With some arc.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo. He's got 6.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. The Warriors leading. Here's Carrington. And a two-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Carrington. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Strother. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Black. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Here's Strother. Clowney. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You own him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Carrington. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Black. And he banks in the layup. Black's got 7 points in the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And the Clippers making a change here. Back to Carrington. To halt the run. Drains the triple. Carrington's got his second basket of the game. On offense, here are the Clippers. And it's Black penetrating. No good with a layup. Pass to Strother. Here's Carrington. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Clowney. Outside for SGA. It's Shai hitting the three.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Black with it. Brooks outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Be rewarded for his efforts right there.
Here's SGA. It's hauled in by Black. Clippers trail by 3. Brooks outside. Here he goes. And that one's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's SGA. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. SGA deciding where to go with it. Oh, Shea packs one down.
SGA left no doubt on that one, throws it down.
Here's Young. What a terrific move that is. And the Clippers lead by one. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
SGA good.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace them up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
At the line for 2.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Pass to Newell. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for your Warriors. Julius Carrington.
Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Young. He's got 5. Pass to Shireman. From deep three-point land. From way downtown, Young.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Carrington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so here are the Clippers. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Young. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. And that one's good for Brooks.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pass to Strother. Back to Carrington. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses.
At the line for 1. Substitution for Los Angeles.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Number 0.
Give him 8 points now. In close, Antetokounmpo delivers.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Warriors trail by 5. Carrington. And no good. The dry spell continues. Inside. A nice shot by Filipowski. Filipowski's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Here's Carrington. He's off on that one. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to De Silva. Now here's SGA. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. He buries it from 3.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Here's SGA. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The legs the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Count that bucket.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
SGA attacking.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Sarr a screen. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Giannis takes that first step. And Giannis with the dunk.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Lets it go. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
For a guy his size, Giannis handles the rock very well, which makes him a nightmare for defenses.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Clippers lead by 10. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by SGA. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Şengün. Back to Antetokounmpo. Takes it inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Pass to Carrington. Will it go? Giannis with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Again, the Clippers score. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Warriors trail by 16. Over to the left wing. Pass to Newell. Launches it. Fires it in the triple. Newell's got 7 points in the game.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
The shot, no good. Out to the right wing. Here's Strother. No good on the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Deflects the pass. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Releases. The Clippers grab the miss. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
No good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 13. Here's Strother. Banked it in off the glass.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Black. He's got 11. Out to the right wing. Here's Newell. No good on the buzzer beater. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Clippers. On the glass, he was an absolute tight. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Young has got the ball here for the LA Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's why he is box office. Trae Young could go off on any given night. He is so fun to watch with the ball in his hands.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team. Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Double team on SGA. Back to Sar. And finished off by Sar.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yeah, SGA so quick up the floor and getting out in transition, able to find that space.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Sar defending. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside, doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness. What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Sengun. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. Wow, with some power!
Wow, going to the top floor. And SGA showing you some impressive hops.
Antetokounmpo showing his range.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
SGA double. Pass to Sar. To the paint. And they're running. Antetokounmpo surveys. Oh, he jammed it.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Warriors trail by 15. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Here's Champagny. From 12 feet out, Cash.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
Saw a screen. Here's SGA. And he buries the jumper. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Clippers, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And the Warriors with possession here. Timeout called, the Warriors. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. So no problem for the Clippers.
Get you on my team, though I know you're out my league. Is the hook like it's Kareem? So please let me shoot my shot. Just let me shoot my shot. Throwing it up, just let it drop. As if this one moment's all we got. Let me shoot my shot. Just let me shoot my shot. Turning it up, just let it rock. If this one moment's all we got, just let me shoot my shot. Just let me shoot my. I'm tryna ice you, then call game. Only misses that I want is you with my last name. I ain't like your exes, girl, I am in my own lane. Line them up and knock them down, you would think it was a 10th frame. What's the play, what's the move? Girl, I'm tryna be a top pick like Seattle picking Sue. I swear we were AI and Ty Lue. The way I done fell for you, what do I do? Baby, won't you just let me shoot my shot? Just let me shoot my shot. Throwing it up, just let it drop. As if this one moment's all we got. Let me shoot my shot. Just let me shoot my shot. Turning it up, just let it rock. As if this one moment's all we got. Just let me shoot my